Mid-Year Report 2017. Children, youth, and adults, all these form a large army committed to impacting the world through reaching in with God and reaching out with God. We understand that without the Holy Spirit, the church cannot experience any joy in working for God. In the Northeast and Angola Union, everyone has been mobilized to participate. Members, directors, elders, deacons, pastors, teachers, doctors, all professions and classes. It is total member involvement for the accomplishment of the mission. The Lord has done great things in our union. This presentation is just to give you a glimpse of what is taking place. Join us now. Reaching in with God. 2017 started differently. A new year, new life, and new attitudes in communion with God. Our members were encouraged to seek intimacy with God during the 10 days of prayer and fasting program in January. Through the ministry of family life, we seek to involve families in the daily study of the Bible and the writings of the Spirit of prophecy within the home circle. Our young people are being encouraged to adopt habits of constant Bible study and the reading of the Spirit of prophecy. More than 5,000 young people were prepared for this program during a union-wide Pathfinders Camporee that was held in December 2016. The Pathfinders did not only participate in their crafts and drills, but there was time set out for Bible reading and they were required to write some Bible passages by hand. Women's ministry had for their team passionate prayers and fearless faith. When they united in special prayer activities aimed at the developing a living relationship with God on March 4th, which was Women's International Day of Prayer. Reaching up with God. Last February, many activities took place throughout the Union to highlight the total member involvement in evangelism. Motivated by the slogan Un Membro, Uma Alma, we had the project launch attended by pastors, elders, Sabbath school directors, and the leaders of personal ministries in local churches. Trainings were done in Luanda, Luena, Sarim, and Malange, which are the 4 large cities in our Union. There was a lot of emphasis on small group ministries. Adventist education seeks to develop an education system recognized by its excellence, where all involved principals, teachers, and students are committed to the primary purpose of education, which is redemption. More than 500 educators and administrators participated in a seminar that was organized by the Education Department. We also highlight the 10th Forum on People with Special Educational Needs, where we had 400 participants. The role of an inclusive church and Adventist education as part of it was discussed. The Women's Ministries Department held 5 training seminars for its regional directors and secretaries. Total member involvement was the main theme of these seminars. The Treasury Department held a union-wide internal control seminar for all Treasury staff. Elder Kuntsai Masuka from GCAS was the main facilitator. Our union CFO has some encouraging words about our finances.
Our tithes and offerings have been growing steadily over the years. But we take note of the marked increase during the first quarter of 2017. We believe the marked increase has come as a result of a more focused approach to stewardship during 2016 and improved internal controls.
Reaching others for God. All our different ministries have joined hands in reaching out for our local communities. ADRA reestablished the vocational training school, which had not been used for more than 7 years, for the training of emerging entrepreneurs. ADRA Angola has also participated in a number of health expos. Leaders from the Union and the East Association paid a courtesy call on the governor of Mochico Province, His Excellency Mr. João Ernesto dos Santos Liberdade. Our literature and DVD remedies were presented to him and graciously accepted. Our children are developing into a great movement committed to reaching souls for God. Regardless of their age, they feel a deep desire to speak and share their love for Christ through acts of kindness. It was with this desire that more than 30 children held an health expo where different activities took place, including personal grooming. Young people have donated several liters of blood, offered foodstuffs to hospital patients. Many evangelistic campaigns were done to mark Global Youth Day celebrations and during the March week of prayer. This resulted in many baptisms. The women's ministries was also engaged in many different activities to reach our communities. More than 22 students colporteurs were involved in convincing during their holidays. Most of them participated for the first time and the results were quite pleasing. 438 colporteur books were sold, resulting in $7,204.48. 398 general books sold, having generated $193.22. 100,000 copies of the 2017 missionary book Historia de Esperanza were printed for free distribution with members' participation. A special ceremony was held to launch the book where officers of the union, association, pastors, elders and other local church officials were present. The health department seeks to motivate the church to live a healthy lifestyle and to commit itself to influencing people in the community to live longer and better. Among the actions developed, the Department of Health organized Expo Health to motivate the church and community in the practice of a health life, healthcare attending to basic health needs, and as a result of the fulfillment of the mission, the actions in health becoming instruments of sowing and harvest through the baptism. Maranatha Angola is part of this mission fulfillment. More than 3 schools with 42 classrooms are being built in the locations of Zango and Stalage in Luanda, and the first school with 20 classrooms is almost finished and the other one with 12 classrooms, the works of construction have just started, and the other one with 10 classrooms will be started shortly. Through total member involvement, we were able to win 6,873 new souls to the glory of God. There is a dream that is beginning to dawn, the project of starting an Adventist Polytechnic Institute in Luanda. Even though it is only a dream, it has already begun to provide moments of great joy for Adventists in Angola and beyond. It is our hope that such a project will resolve the pain that our members face when they are required to attend classes on the Sabbath. Thank you for the affection of your company. We'll meet soon by God's willing. Be blessed.